we just had the experience of the moon in Pisces, where it's exalted at. So whenever the moon is dealing with Pisces energies or Piscean energies, it's basically a representation of you need to be getting into a comfortable space or a comfortable state where you can daydream, idealize, and of course fantasize when it comes to how you harmonize yourself in that perspective. And of course, whatever you're trying to put yourself into situations or trying to get the door to somewhere or perspective. If you had a job interview or dealing with that energy perspective, you would utilize the moon and Pisces energies. Now, Pisces is basically dealing with dreams, imaginations, faith, belief, meanings, purposes, and of course, it's a representation of putting some form of spiritual growth into perspectives. Also, you know, the Gemini, you know, the Pisces is always going through conflict and learning experiences when it comes to that perspective. So that's the square moon. So every time, whenever the moon is squaring the sun, that means our actions and with the things that we are reacting and responding to is always at conflicts. It's always a situations of dealing with a learning process when it comes to things that we pay attention to, things that we manifest, and things that we attract in that perspective. So you're dealing with double mutable air and you're dealing with double mutable water. So air and water is a perspective where the water, the feelings and emotions, and the air is kind of like at odds. It's not really a situation where these two can kind of connect. They can connect in ways where they can connect towards agreeing on certain things or pretty much putting their perspectives where they can basically come together and of course have an idea or have a feeling about something. This way these things can kind of connect. So it's not the situation of dealing with, you know, what sign is for what sign. This is just basically energies of dealing with how you can correlate these energies and how you can kind of put a forefront of where you can create some form of illusion where these dreams and these interactions and these ways of relating towards the individuals can come connect and of course be able to have some gratification where you guys can actually, you know, be able to come and manifest situations where things can kind of like go both ways. Because when these two signs come together, one sign is at odds when it comes to fantasies, and one sign is at odds when it comes to looking at the details of things that matter. Feel me? Because you're dealing with the air, but the air is also in the air, and the water is kind of like all over the place. So it's like the air is up there, the water is over there, so it's kind of like scattered, it's kind of like all over the place. So you may basically put yourself into situations of misplacing your keys, misplacing the leaves of something at the house, anything of that matter. Feel me? Especially with the Mercury and Gemini retrograde. So these energies is putting you into this perspective of everything is chaotic, everything is scattered. Feel me? Now dealing with these two energies, need to learn how to not scatter their feelings and emotions all over the place and not scatter their ideas or their mind all over the goddamn place. Because when you're too scattered and all over the place, you can basically outburn yourself, outburst yourself. And of course, that's what these two go through every day.